Yo, what is up YouTube? It's your boy Phantom Saberlight here, and I'm coming to you with the second video of the RU tier. Hopefully we can get some good matches. I did beat my last two opponents in the last video, and because of that, I'm hoping we can continue undefeated in RU, that is. So, without further ado, let us find a battle. Hopefully my opponent will not have any defoggers or rapid spinners on his team, as that would be very helpful for me. I always forget about that, don't I, guys? One of these days I'll remember. Okay, so my opponent does have a defogger on his team, which is very unfortunate, that being his Drudagon, which is extremely scary. He has a very bulky team, and it's scary. It's a really tough team to overcome, but I think we'll be fine by leading off with Flygon, our Mirage. As he leads off with his Cofagrigus named John, I'm just going to fire off a Draco Meteor, why not? If he switches out into a Aromatisse, that's fine. If he wants to switch out into his Bronzong, that's fine. So John's going to take a heck of a lot of damage as he goes for the Will-O-Wisp, which I'm perfectly fine with because our Mirage is not a physical attacker. So, right here, I do fully expect him to go straight out into his Aromatisse, as he does. Right here, I'm going to fake out because I lose nothing by doing it. If he switches out into his Drudagon, I will know that it is Rocky Helmet Rough Skin, or I will at least find out what type of set he's running on his Drudagon. Or he could just decide to switch out into his Cofagrigus or his Bronzong, because they both resist the fake out. As he's actually just going to stay in and take the fake out, and considering how much damage that did, a double hit might have been able to take him out. It almost did, as it left him with 1 HP. Unfortunately, they did live. I am going to go for the knockoff here because I expect him to switch out into something, as he actually goes for the Wish. So that's very scary for us. I do expect him to go for the Will-O-Wisp here. So because of that, I am going to switch out into our let's switch out into Peach, because Peach isn't really doing anything for us. This John's going to be back up to full health, unfortunately, but we are going to be able to try and set up our entry hazards. Hopefully we'll be able to set up many of them, and hopefully he won't be able to defog them right away. As he actually does switch straight out into his Drudagon. So that's unfortunate for us. He's probably just going to spam defog while we try and set up our entry hazards. So yeah. But if we can at least keep rocks up, or even the spike up, I'll be happy with that. He's just going to go straight for the outrage. Very surprising, as I'm going to live that, thankfully, and I'm going to be able to get up another layer of spikes. So I have 2 spikes and a stealth rock on his side. I do know that my opponent is not choice scarfed, so because of that, he can only be max 214 speed. So I'm going to take the time out to switch out into Mirage. The reason why I know he's not scarfed, because if he was scarfed, he still would have outsped my Almastar at +2. So that's why I believe he's not scarfed. So he will not be outspeeding our Flygon. And right here we can just go for the Draco Meteor, and that should easily be able to take out the Drudagon. Right here I can see my opponent switching out either into the Bronzong or the Hariyama. He could switch out into his other two Pokemon, but I don't see any reason why he would. What I do need to do is I do need to save my Mirage, the Flygon, for his Mega Camerupt, because Mega Camerupt can't really touch Mirage all that much, as I do resist its Fire Stab by 4 times, so it shouldn't be doing too much damage to us. And then also, we are immune to the Earth Power. I do realize his Bronzong is actually Levitate because he does not get hurt by the spikes. So, because of that, I am going to go out into our Electros, as he's able to set up another Trick Room. That's very annoying. He might just want to switch out into his Camerupt here. If he does, so be it. As he does, I'm fine with this because I'll be able to get off more damage on him, on his camera. And I'm not too worried about the Bronzong because I have ways to handle that. I have Knockoff on Ambipom, I have Fire Blast on Flygon, and then I have Shadow Sneak or Sucker Punch, which is both super effective against the Bronzong. I do need to worry about the Hariyama though, as it could be a very huge threat. But I think we should be fine. As he's going to Mega Evolve and go for the Heat Wave, that's not going to be able to take me out, and I will go for the Giga Drain, and I will regain some HP back. If he gets a low roll, we could possibly live, as he actually goes for Earth Power. I have no idea why he would go for that. I had no reason to switch out and save my Electros. I had no reason at all. I guess he was expecting me to switch out into Tyrantrum, but I don't have any reason to switch out my Electros. As right here, I am going to go for the Flamethrower. If he decides to switch out into his Hariyama, hoping to get burned to activate the Guts, that will be a good attempt by my opponent. I don't think he will have me, though. I think we will still feel a bit safe, as he actually sets up the light screen, so that's very annoying. I don't like that. I'm going to continuously go for the Flamethrower. That way I can wear out his light screen. I do expect him to switch out right now because he set up his Trick Room and he set up his light screen. He's actually just going to stay in and go for the Zen Headbutt. I'm going to continuously go for Flamethrower. If he flinches me, so be it. It's fine. We do take it all the way down to 5%. And right here, I'm going to click Volt Switch just in case, but he's just going to decide to take me out. I'm fine with that. Right here, I'm going to go out into my Mega Banette. As we do see it runs the Light Clay, so that light screen is going to be up for quite a long time. We are going to go for the Shadow Sneak. That should easily be able to take out the Bronzong. If my opponent wanted to, he could switch out into the Hariyama, although I see no point in doing that at all. As he is just going to let his Bronzong go down. And the Trick Room is gone as well, so that's good for us. He's going to switch straight out into his Cofagrigus. I'm going to switch straight out into my Mirage, expecting the Will-O-Wisp, as he actually goes for the Destiny Bond. That's fine. I'm going to click Draco Media here. And I only did 30. Did I get a crit on him last time? What happened last time? Super effective, the redhead, blah blah blah. 677%, took 35%. What just happened? Oh, is it because the light screen was still up or something? That's probably why. Yeah, that is why. I didn't realize. I was wondering why it did such little damage. It was because the light screen was still up. I didn't realize that was still up. Right here, I'm just going to go for the Shadow Sneak. That should be able to take out the Cofagrigus before it gets the Destiny Bond off. If he wants to switch, so be it. It doesn't matter. He should not switch because his Pythagoras is just going to die to entry hazards anyway. So we have this game, or at least we should have this game in the bag no matter what. I'm going to go for the Destiny Bond as he goes for the knockoff. That actually still does not kill. That's very surprising. I'm just going to keep clicking Destiny Bond because why not? I will eventually get you, and even if I don't, I still have an Ambipom, and I still have a Tyrantrum in the back. Good game to my opponent, and we're going to find another match. It seems like we sort of breezed right through RU, as that team builder that I had for the RU team was very, very quick. And it seems like most of our battles are pretty quick as well. I do not see any defogger or rapid spinner on his team unless he's running defog on his Sigilif. My opponent's team is very, very threatening. I do expect this thing to go for taunt, as it actually goes for a Volt Switch. I was really expecting a taunt because most people would run taunt on their Cobalion. That way the opponent does not get their Stealth Rocks or anything up. This thing does outspeed me, but I have no use for Peach anymore. I should have just gotten my rocks up the first chance I got. So that's unfortunate for me. He goes out into his Cobalion, seeing that I don't have much for it. I do have Mirage, but it's not the best thing for it. I'm just gonna go for the Fire Blast. I'm really expecting the Rotom-Mao to come out, although he's probably gonna switch out into the Aromatisse, and because of that, I feel like going for Earth Power is good, but then he also has a Sigilif and a Rotom-Mao that is completely immune to Earth Power. So I'm not too sure what I want to go for. I'm just going to reveal the Fire Blast, so be it. Because he actually does switch out in a Rotom-Mao, and we get the perfect prediction as the Rotom-Mao is going to be able to take it out. Is going to be taken out. So that was good for us. That's one threat gone. Although I'm not too worried about that Mon as much. This, though, is a huge, huge problem. This is a huge, huge problem. Yeah, that's dangerous. I'm gonna have to let Electros go down here. And oh man, Draco Meteor. I'm gonna have to do some calcs here. Flygon, 252, Timid Nature, Choice Specs, Earth Power. How much does an Earth Power do, and how much does a Draco Meteor do? Oh, an Earth Power will easily knock it out. So that's really good. Yeah, there's no way he's living in Earth Power. So if he's still locked into Outrage, he's gonna lose his Tyrantrum right now, and I'm stupid. Oh my goodness, I'm so stupid. I completely forgot he was Choice Scarfed. I completely forgot he was choice scarfed. Oh, why did I do that? Why did I do that? Oh, that cost us the game. It really did. Oh my goodness. That really cost us the game. Probably should have not switched out into Tyrantrum. No, I had to. Well, it goes for protect just to see what I am going to go for. I'm going to switch out into zippers right here because if I want to have any chance of winning, I have to play accordingly. I have to make the riskiest of plays that there are possible in order for me to win. Otherwise, I have no other chance of winning. Why did I make such a stupid move? Just as I was saying that most RU teams are very quick. He actually goes for a wish. So that was worst possible scenario for us. I'm just going to go for a will-o-wisp. That way I can get some residual damage off on this Aromatisse. I'm going to go for a Shadow Sneak as he goes for a Moonblast. And there's just no possible way of me winning. I'm going to go for a Destiny Bond in case he attacks me. I do expect him to just go for a switch or just a wish up. That way he could be at a high amount of HP while he... never mind. He's just going to let himself go down. It does not matter because our Tyrantrum here cannot sweep my opponent's team. There's just no way. Darn it. Wrong thing. Tyrantrum. Ugh, come on. Tyrantrum. Tyrantrum. Outrage will be able to kill, but then Cobalion is a problem. Cobalion is a huge problem. As Outrage definitely will not kill a Cobalion for sure. No matter what. Not even EQ would kill. I'm just gonna click Outrage. Why not? I got a crit. That's awesome. Right here, he just switches out into Cobalion and wins. I'm pretty sure Mega Camera can take an Outrage as well. Yep, sure can. It can even take a Head Smash, actually. And that's GG to my opponent. Man, we only lost because of that ridiculous move that I made at the beginning. Oh boy, how long was this? 19 minutes. Well, I'm gonna wrap it up here. Oh man, that really blows the fact that we lost only because of that ridiculous mistake that I made there. It was such a misplay. I don't know what I was thinking. I just saw what Tyrantrum's max speed could be, and then I saw Flygon's max speed, and I was like, oh, okay, I outspeed naturally, no matter what. I don't know why I didn't think he was running Choice Scarf, which obviously he is running Choice Scarf. I mean, that's what I'm running on my Tyrantrum. So I should have known better. I should have thought before I played. And so because of that, I'm probably going to take my time in the rest of the RU battles that we have. Because I don't want to make a ridiculous mistake like that ever again in any tier or in any game at all. Because that really upsets me when I play so stupidly when I know I could do so much better. So yeah, well, I hope you guys enjoyed, and as always, take care.